There's been a huge paradigm shift that's been going on. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but the amount of people that have been priced out of the Toronto housing market, guess what? They're renting now. Dun, dun, dun. Stay tuned to this episode of Prime Properties TV to see how this impacts you. I promise you, it'll be worth it. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Properties TV. I'm so glad you could join us here. In this episode, we'll be going over that quiet paradigm shift of the medium-sized, young professional working cohort. It's the shift in mindset to be a renter for life. It is real. If you're asking your average 20 to 30-year-old young professional working, blue or white collar, doesn't matter, I'd say 80% of the time, they would come to you and say, you know what, I've dreamed of owning a home, but with the crazy climb in real estate prices, and the not so crazy climb in wages, you know what? They've kind of given up on owning. Why do I say this? There are a few reasons why this has happened, and this will probably continue to happen in the next few years. Number one, where is the money? Unless there is financial help from parents who already own real estate or have a lot of capital, your young working professional has hard time saving for the down payment. Even a one-bedroom downtown is going for around $400,000 right now. And there's like some of them aren't even 500 square feet. That means they need $80,000 for a 20% down payment right now before the prices go up. Seems a little bit hard. Two, buying is getting increasingly difficult right now. The Canadian government cannot control or hike interest rates to cool the real estate market. And you know how that ultimately affects the Canadian market? Well, they create these little crazy little weird rules that you probably have heard of in the last little bit to cool the frenzy. Ever hear of them? 1, Vancouver foreign buyer tax. 2, stress test from October. B, or 3, reducing the amortization years back a few years ago. Or 4, lender risk sharing, making the banks more on the hook for these mortgage insurance. They're all aimed to slow down buying. But basically, in my opinion, they're kind of just preventing the first-time buyer from buying anything because none of these rules ultimately really affect those who already have real estate, such as investors. Which leads me to saying more properties bought by investors because of all these rules that are coming and the fact that the prices aren't going down. And more first-time home buyers becoming renters. It sounds like there's going to be a huge disparity to me. 3, the commute is real. A lot of this cohort doesn't actually want to own a house in the suburbs that are really expensive, and they don't think that the 1-hour commute to get to the office is actually even worth it, even with the ever getting worse traffic situation and the lack of transit from public transit. And being able to walk to work and to your favorite bar, in their mind, it just seems better, right? That's kind of the feedback I'm getting. Now, with this paradigm shift happening in GTA, what does this mean to you? If you decided to opt out of real estate for good and you're going to be a renter for life, awesome. You made a decision, so you don't have to stress about it. You've committed to that. Now, you're still looking to buy something. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You probably have to save faster. And if you're already in the market, great, continue buying and investing, because you know what? Do not worry, there are plenty of renters out there. Do not be afraid of vacancies. If you want to know where to find the best buys, make sure you contact me or subscribe to my new newsletter where I'll be posting weekly best buys that actually are good for investment. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys learned something or simply enjoyed watching the video, make sure to subscribe to the Prime Properties TO over here on YouTube and click on that little bell so you'll be notified when I send out new content. If you guys have any questions or any comments or want a free consultation, call me. It's right here. Number is right here. And remember, make sure you guys share this with family and friends because like I always say, an educated consumer is the best consumer. I'll see you next time, Toronto.